evening, everyone. Welcome to a very special Old Head Bangers Ball celebration. What are we celebrating? Two things, really. The most important thing is it is my birthday. No, not today, but March 2nd is my birthday, which is a Tuesday, so it didn't really fall in line with this whole Saturday schedule, but this is the closest we're getting. So thank you for celebrating with me. Yeah, I will be turning 43 years old, years young. And also a little bit of celebration. Today is the 30th episode of Old Head Bangers Ball. So thanks to everyone for keeping this thing going, keeping me motivated. So without further ado, today is not going to be a normal show. Is there ever a normal show? Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, so because it's my birthday show, I'm just going to be playing wherever the fuck I want to play. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to play nothing but videos from some of my favorite metal bands. And just shit that just, I thought of the song in the video and I went, that would be fun. I could rock out to that on my birthday. So hopefully you all are with me on this. It's been a little bit of a break since the last episode of Old Head Bangers Ball. I was supposed to do one last weekend, but for those of you who've been following the news, there was a huge winter weather disaster in Texas where I live. And I was I was without power for a few days, and the temperatures were at record lows, like below freezing. It was pretty rough. Some people had it way worse than me, so I do understand that. But so I'm all good now. I'm thawed out, and I'm back here to heat things up with all of you. Let's get things started. I decided I would get my birthday show off to a great start and make sure that I get people to leave immediately. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to start off by playing a song from one of my favorite bands from probably everybody's least favorite album by that band. We're going to be listening to a song from Saint Anger. Fuck yeah, we are. This is what is this, the fucking 8th? Is it the 8th Metallica album, I think, when this came out in like 2003, something like that. And I don't need to talk about the album because you either really hate it or you kind of like it. I kind of like it. So without further ado, we're going to jump into what I think is one of the strongest tracks and definitely a fun track just to fucking lose your shit to. Everybody join in with me. Does everybody have drinks? I hope you do. It's a celebration, bitches. So let's go ahead and get things kicked off with Metallica and the song Frantic. I don't even I don't even know why. Why am I even trying to keep this on? Because it's a party. You know, I mean, Evil Head has is it Skullhead? I don't know. Yeah, that's Skullhead. Sorry. He has his party hat on, so I'm gonna keep mine on. This song's fucking great. This is literally a song, and I know a lot of people say this about this album in particular, is that if it didn't have the word Metallica on it, this would be an album that people would just be talking about. It's such a fucking underrated album. And honestly, it is pretty underrated. Now, if you're comparing it to fucking Master of Puppets, yeah, it's not as good. Duh! Oh, yeah, let's continue.
An endless stream of fear that I made, treading water full of worry. This frantic tick tick tock of hurry. Do I have the strength to know?
Now I am going to go ahead and throw my 2 cents in that that goatee that Lars has is a bad idea. Luckily, he got rid of that.
I'll go. Can I find it inside and deal with what I should have known? Worn out, always being afraid. An endless stream of fear that I've made. You live it or lie it, you live it or lie it. My lifestyle determines my death style. My lifestyle determines my death style. Keep searching, keep on searching. This search goes on, this search goes on. Keep searching.
A pretty cool video. I don't when this album came out, I don't remember seeing any video. I'm assuming a lot of these were released online because I don't think MTV was really playing a whole lot of music videos at that point. So I don't. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they played something off of this, but it was like almost seemed like years later I finally saw these videos. But I did this video and this song and this album.
Keep on searching. This search goes on and on. I keep searching. Keep on searching. This search goes on and on. Tick 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 tock, tick 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 tock, tick 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 tock, tick 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 tock.
Kind of an edited version there of that song, but I mean, I guess if I had one big gripe about Saint Anger is that the songs do tend to go on a little bit longer than they should, so it's almost, but I feel like sometimes they shorten parts they really shouldn't shorten, like maybe cut off a whole chorus, but then keep the end part longer, because it's pretty cool. Anyway, the beginning of my birthday bash celebration, Gigante, as they say. That just means gigantic. It's a Sábado Gigante, for those of you who know that. But yes, starting it off with my favorite band of all time, with everybody's least favorite Metallica album. Probably not everybody. I'm sure there are some people who think very differently. And honestly, I enjoy different opinions when it comes to Metallica. The same old motherfucker that comes up and says like, the newer shit sucks and I love Master of Puppets. All right, fuck you. You're boring and get out of my face. Anyway, sorry. I can rant. It's my party. It's my party and I'll rant if I want to. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to quickly skip forward to the second video of the night. All right, folks, time for the second video of the night. By the way, everybody digging my new DBC shirt, Dead Brain Cells? There's a bunch of these. Go to dbcuniverse.com. They got a whole bunch of new shirts you can choose from, and I highly suggest getting one because they're a killer band. But we're moving on to the second video of the night from my second favorite metal band of all time. From my least favorite vinyl release in recent memory. We are going to be listening to a song from this album, Stomp 442 by Anthrax. For those of you who saw my recent video, this is a fucking piece of shit version of this album. Okay, I'm using the word piece of shit too loosely. It is kind of a turd. But the album itself is fucking great. The second album featuring the vocalist John Bush, this one came out in 1995. And while I do love the Joey Belladonna era of Anthrax, past and current, more than the John Bush era, there's so much killer shit in the John Bush era. I just love Anthrax is one of my favorite bands because they did have these transitions with 3 different vocalists, and I like all the shit. So we're going to be watching the music video for the song Fueled. Like, I'm keeping the fucking momentum going here tonight, folks. So strap it on, I guess, if you want to. Hold on. All right, cool. Ready? Everybody ready for this? Everybody ready? This hat's not staying on. I always try to get it like right on the stop, and I did pretty good. This song is killer. This is one of those songs that just it's just that's the song. Don't play it in your car. I mean, it's called Fueled, and there's a reason, I think, because it's just one of those songs that I think when they were making it, they're like, this motherfucker's gonna make people drive fast. Excuse me. Woo! I am sorry about that. Let me make sure I have more. It's my party, all right? I'm not. You can leave, okay? I'm only human, folks. Yeah, this song's fucking great. Let's just keep it going.
It's like a war inside me. I'm good, I'm evil. Two sides of the coin, and I've been blessed with both. On one hand, I am it, but I don't like it. I guess it's the nature of the way things work. I'm on the money. Here I come. Fuel for my engine. Does it
so I feel like I should say things. I say things in my videos. This is another one of those videos that when it came out, I don't think I ever saw it because I think, as a lot of you probably know who are Anthrax fans, the label kind of ignored this album, and so I don't even know if this video was ever played on MTV. This is 1995, so there was no Headbangers Ball. I'm sure later on it was played on like MTV2. They started to do shit like that. But it sucks that I think if this album had gotten more of a push, it would have been more successful because it's fucking killer. It's unfortunate. And I mean, it's history at this point. But also, we like, once this chorus is over, the part that the whole end part of the song, that fucks my shit up. Even today, it is. Woo! Let's get there.
I'm drunk, but I'm still sober. 14 years, a whole lot older, and I don't flinch. Hungry and I take the best, 'cause I never wanted anything less. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't close a broken door. It's just the nature of the way things work. It's just the nature of the way things work. Don't wanna be me, but I don't give a damn. Anyone can do it, but it takes a man. Try so hard to give me real life. Anyone can do it, but it takes a man. It's the nature of the way things work. It's the nature of the way things work. It's the nature of the way things work. It's the nature of the way things work.
Hell yeah. Anthrax with Fueled. This is a good show so far, if I may say so myself. But I ran out of a beer. Luckily, I brought it back up. It's a celebration, so let's do it. Feel free to go and grab yourself another as well. All right. Without further ado, let's move on to the third video of the night. Every time we move on, I'm going to put this hat back on because, you know, it's my party. It's going to come right off again, folks, because we're going to move on to another one of my favorite metal bands of all time from an amazing album. I've been talking about this band a lot recently, so I'm sorry. You're going to have to hear more. We are going to be... Oh, shit, I wasn't even ready. We're going to be watching a video from this album, Independent, from Sacred Reich, the third Sacred Reich album, and a fucking killer album from 1993. And I don't have to say anything about Sacred Reich. I've done a lot of videos on them. The song we're going to be watching is Crawling, which is actually my favorite song on the album. It's the most sort of like groovy on the album. If you know, people that were all into the thrashy Sacred Reich, that's not what you get here. But you do get some heavy killer metal. And without further ado, Sacred Reich, Crawling.
You say I'm misunderstood. I say you give it real good. Now you were going back up, calling. For your time I was gone. You tried to hang on, tried to stay out of feel, but now you're crawling, crawling to me, crawling, 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 crawling to me, crawling, crawling.
God, this song fucking rules. I do know preemptively this is one where they've edited the song all up, unfortunately. This is a song that is, you know, like 6 minutes plus. Should be that long because the groove is that good, but they edited it down to like 4 for this. But man, that fucking Phil Rend on that goddamn chorus sounds so good. Does Phil Rind ever sound bad? No, he never does. Anyway, I love this fucking song. This is the first Sacred Reich album that has Dave McClain on drums. And also we got to mention Jason Rainey on guitar. Rest in peace. He died last year, unfortunately, but he played on like every Sacred Reich album except for the newest one. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm doing the thing again. I'm talking about Sacred Reich to people who probably either already know about Sacred Reich or don't give a fuck and want me to move on. So let's keep going.
This is what you want. Take it right back to the start. When you find a place you're falling, but your time now is gone. You try to hang on, try to stay on your feet, but now you're falling, falling to me, falling, falling. Falling, falling, and to me, falling, falling.
Wiley Arnett on lead guitar. Once again, there's that thing where the solo comes back into the riff, and it's fucking cool. I'm sorry. I apologize. How many people left during that? God, this plus the video for this is like so cool because it's very 1993. It's very like a lot of bands did these videos with a lot of shadows, a lot of like weird moving people and stuff, and I love it. It's just I guess it's dated, but in the best way because that shit was cool. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot they did that. They cut out the whole ending part that's this cool. They cut that whole part out. Man, that's unfortunate. Go find the real version of the song and listen to that end part because it fucking kills. That's kind of it's kind of a build up and then like, oh, okay. Still an amazing song no matter how you edit it. Sacred Reich, Crawling, more killer shit. You know what? We still got one more to go because it's a celebration. Let's move on to the last video of the night. All right, everybody. Unfortunately, we have reached the last video of the night. There will not be an after party tonight for those of you who are interested. Mostly because, I did an extra video for the regular show and it's actually proving to be harder to find hip-hop videos that don't get blocked. And so, I mean, I'm trying my best, folks, but we'll see how this shit goes moving further into 2021. But for right now, we're celebrating. I'm turning 43. This is our 30th episode. You guys are beautiful. Thank you for joining me, especially those who are live chatting with me, watching this as it premieres. That's just so much fun, and I'm glad you guys are participating. So let's wrap things up with another of my favorite metal bands of all time. We're going to hop over to the other side of the pond here, and we're going to be coming into modern day with a song from this album, The Age of Entitlement from Acid Reign, the third or fourth Acid Reign, if you want to count Moshkinstein as an actual album, or it's up to you. But the most recent 2019 album from Acid Reign with the new Acid Reign lineup, which is, fucking killer. What can I say? Another band that I talk a lot about, I feel, and so you're probably down with them. If not, just go listen to anything by them because it fucking rules. But yeah, this is the first album they put out. It was like a 29-year gap between their last album, which was in 1990. But this album fucking rules. This song fucking rules. Let's wrap this thing up with a fucking bang. Here is Acid Reign with The New Low. So this song just fucking takes off. So it's I was trying to find a place to stop to talk. So for those of you who don't know, this lineup of Acid Reign is entirely new, aside from Howard H. Smith, the original vocalist, and he's put together a fucking class set of musicians here and songwriters. And I did a whole review on this album and a whole band you should know on this band. So if you watched enough of my shit, you know. But I think it's kind of cool. I feel a little bit liberated that we're finally playing something that's more modern. I feel like the shackles have finally come off. I'm like, oh, I can now play shit off of newer albums if I want to, because I already did it tonight. It's a celebration.
I
right. Well, that was Acid Rain with The New Low from Age of Entitlement. And that wraps up my birthday extravaganza. Thank you all very much for joining me. It's been a blast. And once again, if you're new to this or you don't know how things work, every other Saturday, 10 p.m. Central, I'm here. Usually there'll be a premiere. You can live chat along with me. But yeah, thank you very much for everyone watching. Thanks to all the old head bangers. I feel like I should change the name of that group because people seem to be confused and think it has to be metal all the time. I don't know why I just did a British accent there. I think because I like the way the word metal sounds when you leave the T out. Anyway, speaking of that, Cranked and Ranked. Go listen to that shit if you want to hear some British accents. Well, just one. And then my stupid accent. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Old Head Bangers Ball. Thank you very much for watching once again. I love you all and have a good night. I'll see you all again very soon.